teaching the climate into conflict.
Hello everyone, this is Bob, and in this real estate video, I'm going to be teaching all you new agents out there, the young ones, the young guns, the ones who are going to eventually move and shake the planet that is real estate. So, in this real estate video, I'm going to be teaching you 3 main things that you need to know. It's actually a 2-part video with another 3 things, but I'm going to go over the first 3 now. So, the main 3 things I think you guys should all be thinking about. And the very first one, the base one, the core one, is your passion. Are you passionate about real estate? Are you real about real estate? Do you keep it real with real estate? Do you wake up and you go, feels and smells like real estate? That's what I like the smell of. It's the only thing better than coffee. It is the only thing that can get me more caffeinated, more wired, more ready to go than Starbucks at 6 in the morning. So the thing is here is, what am I trying to say with passion? Why does passion matter, aside from the basic idea of passion is a good thing? Here is a normal symptom of passion. When you are passionate about something, you are energetic about something, right? Do I seem a little bit energetic? Yes, I do. And here's the thing, it draws people in. Energy draws people in when you're passionate about something. It's a form of confidence, right? I mean, honestly, new guys, new people. Okay, I'm talking to the people who are, heck, you just turned 18, 20, 24, 26, 28. We're all the new guys. We all get objected to. Oh, you're too young. Oh, I got a kid as young as you. Oh, well, you seem good, but I don't know, is what you hear all the time. And honestly, a lot of it really has to do with your age. And the big thing here is energy and the confidence you bring to it. If you're gonna act like a kid, if you're gonna act like that little punk that's, that they're raising in high school and he's wearing all his emo clothes, I mean, great, maybe you're expressing yourself, but is that someone you want to trust with real estate? No, you want someone with some real confidence, some real energy, some real passion in this market. Because here's the thing I always see. Here's the thing I always see with the new agents. Let's say you're gonna cold call. Let's say you're gonna talk to someone. Like, instead of picking up the phone and be like, hello, this is Bob Copley with Fort Llewellyn Realty. Nice to meet you. How are you doing like this? No, they don't start like that. They start with like, hi, this is Ted from Jimmy Real Estate. And yeah, like, do you wanna sell a house? Like, cause I can do that. I have a license, like I think I can do that. Like, I could list it and we'll see what happens. No. See how terrible that was in every single way? No, you don't want to do that. You want to be energetic, you want to be moving, you want to be confident when you speak. It bleeds into everything. Remember, this is the biggest single transaction that your clients will very likely be going through in their entire life. You are the shepherd of this big moment. You are helping them through this giant transaction. Do you think they want that person to be mumbling and scared? No, that's their job. Your job is to make them as little mumbly and as scared as possible. Passion will help you do that. Being energetic will help you do that. Now here's the other thing. How can you just wake up and be passionate? How can you just be all these things and and have all this confidence? Well, let's get a little more practical here. You need skills. You can't just be super confident all the time and not know what you're doing. That's just being arrogant. That's not confidence anymore, that's arrogance. Big friggin' difference. And here's the thing. Let's say you're not selling real estate now, but you're a mechanic, right? You build cars. Do you think the best mechanics in the world can like pitch a car and everything, but they don't even know like the differences between different engines and the relationship with them and like a spark plug and like what even happens when you turn the spark plug? Does it ignite the cylinder or does it connect directly to the exhaust? No, you need to know what's actually going on. You need to know how to hammer it on. You would need to know every individual part of every single thing and how they relate to one another. Because here's the thing about brokerage, is you are a broker. What is a broker? A broker is someone who takes all the parts, just like a mechanic or a car builder, and puts them together. And if you don't understand what each part does individually and what each part does in combination with other parts, then you're gonna make a pretty crappy car. You're gonna make one of those 1950s Cold War cars the Russians used to make. No one wants that. No, you want to know exactly what you're doing. You want to build a Ferrari. You want to hear it purr. Come on. You need to wake up and have your skill sets. How do you grow those? How do you grow your skill sets? Well, you got your license, right? Hopefully. That didn't do much. In fact, I can probably go into that way deeper in another thing, but the thing is to focus on your skill sets. There's going to be, I'll do a quick overview. There's the book learning ones where you just read the books. There's the looking on the internet like this. There is the, well, I'll go into that one in a second. There's reading mentors and everything, looking at other successful people, things like that. We'll go into that later. Another video. Now, the third thing you're going to want to really focus on, and it kind of has to do with skills, but a little bit more about the mentality and helping you grow confidence again, is actually knowing your market. I know, crazy, right? You're a real estate agent. The number one question that's going to come up to you is what's going on in the market. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? When I started out when I was in college. I was like 21 or something. Yeah. Or 20, whatever. So I always thought market. Okay, so like all I would ever focus on was the huge stuff. Like interest rates. I would look into LIBOR. I would see how the Dow was doing and all this crazy stuff. And like, that's good. That's good. That is good. Especially if you're going into commercial, which is eventually where I went. So natural progression. But if you're dealing in single family sales, if you're dealing with things like this, what people want to know is more city-based, local-based, even down to like the streets-based. Like, what is the market like? How many things are for sale? How many things are getting bought? Those things are semi-important. You can look at stats for that. The main thing they want to know is how many days are on the market. How much did they sell for? What are the comps? What did they look like? How well done were the kitchens? How well done were the bathrooms? Was there a pool? Was there this? Was there that? So the main type of market knowledge that is important in single family is more of a comparison grid. What's that? What's a comparison grid? No one ever brought that up in real estate classes. Really? Well, here's the thing. A comparison grid is a glorified what you got list. Do you have granite countertops in the kitchen? Do you have a nice sparkling pool? Do you have a patio? Do you have this? Do you have that? How can you isolate each one of those line items and give them a specific value? Because a lot of the times when people are looking into buying or selling a home, they want to know what each individual thing is and how much it's worth. Because a lot of the times people are looking to rehab their home before they sell it, or they're looking to rehab a home right when they buy it. There's a lot of energy right before, during, and after a transaction in real estate. So these are the main things they're thinking about. And it's something like no agent really focuses on. I'm like the only dude who thinks this is truly important, because it is. And so when you're able to break down things like that, when you're able to say more than just the stats you got off your MLS sheet, well, now you're different. Now you're not just some kid. Now you're different from even the experienced people. You just transgressed from just some kid to someone who just knows what they're doing. And that is the king, the checkmate, if you will, in real estate. If you can combine confidence with actually knowing what you're talking about and making those realms of what they're kind of thinking about more relevant and help them through that process that they were going to eventually have, but they didn't think about yet, like you help grow and evolve the transaction over time in ways they didn't know it would evolve, but you are holding their hand as it went. Kind of like like a guardian kind of thing, because you can't do it all at once, because otherwise you overload them. But yeah, I'm starting to get a little too high theory, I think, on this. I could discuss that in another video, but that would take for friggin' ever to do. So those are the main 3 things that you're gonna need. Part 1, I got another video. Part 2 of other 3 things. So it was passion, which creates energy, which helps create confidence. And in order to have confidence, I think you need to have skills, and you need to understand your market on a different level and emphasize those areas that you think during the conversation with them, this is where the experience comes in. Certain market knowledge will come up in the transaction. Because basically when they throw that punch of, what is the answer to this weird question? You can basically react to it and be like, I totally knew that, and here's a million other things you probably will eventually ask and need to know. They love that. So those are the 3 things, guys. Thanks. If you like this video, please like it. I really like it when you guys like it. I love it. And if you have any other questions, please comment. And I'll make a video for you. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.